Hi everyone, welcome to New Perspectives, and my name is Sneha. I've spent the past decade studying spiritual growth and meditation, and the past 4 years teaching yoga and mindfulness. So, I'm basically just sharing what's helped me through my study and in my experience. So, let's get into it. So, the question is from David. He's 39 years old, and he says, there's this idea I've had for years, a message I feel like I need to put out there. Maybe a book, a video series, I don't even know. I just know that it's important, but every time I sit down to start, I freeze. So, this is also something that I'm struggling with right now. How do I express myself, and what is the best way to do that, etc. So basically, I'm going to say like three things about this situation. These are three perspectives that have kind of helped me creating work and putting work out there. So, imperfect action sooner and more times is better than one perfect action later, because actually there is no such thing as perfection. So you might as well just keep trying, keep doing the thing, and that's how we kind of tend to get better at it. It's not in the theory, it's in the actual practice, in the actual doing. Secondly, we are not really doers. We're not the doer of that work, and we don't have ownership over that resultant work. And that's a really important perspective to have when you're creating something, because when you try to control the result, your mind automatically moves out of the present moment and into that future moment when that thing is created. And therefore, you have less attention, less awareness to focus on what you're exactly doing now. So, for example, if you're an author worrying about the ending of the book, or worrying about the cover of the book, worrying about how that book will be received, all these things will take you out of the actual putting the word on paper. So, ultimately, the idea is to kind of surrender to whatever that work will be, because the idea is that there are so many things that go into making one thing happen. So for example, me making this video, I need to have the light, the camera, the mic, the technology, the computer, the editing, the YouTube software. So many people go into making all of these things happen. I need to have the time in my day, I need the money for all these things. So there are a lot of other factors that go into making one thing happen. So if possible, just try to disconnect from doership. So the resultant work will be a product of the universe. There isn't just one cause to one effect. Okay. The last thing is the word that you used in your question. Okay, you don't know what the work is, but you know that it's important. So sometimes words like this, if they help motivate us to take action, then they're positive and they are beneficial to us. But in your case, calling the work important might just be hindering you. Important makes it sound larger than life. So allow yourself to reframe this work as ordinary. Okay, and the only thing important about this situation is your need to express yourself. Okay, not the work that is going to come out, because you don't really have control over that. So reframe this perspective, allow that work to be imperfect, and just do the thing. Okay, do the thing in a small way, a little bit every day. Okay, so similarly, as a practice, what I would recommend is self expression. Keep some time aside every day to express yourself, whether that is drawing, doodling, writing, singing, dancing, speaking, anything that you feel like. And when you kind of feel like there is some flow, then you can start actually putting pen to paper and creating the thing that you want to create. Again, the idea is not perfection, because that really doesn't exist. So allow that work to be imperfect and just allow it to come out of you first, then you can worry about finessing it. So I hope that helped. And if you did try it and if you did find it helpful, then let me know in the comments. And if you have a new way of tackling this challenge, then feel free to add that in the comments as well. We're all a community, and it really helps if we share what we learn. So I will see you next time. Bye.